Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. What a day today is going to be. We have Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse testifying in to Senate, and we are looking at an XRP pump happening as we speak. So welcome in everyone, get ready for an exciting day, and it's already getting exciting with XRP making the highest price it's seen since May 2025. So let's get straight into it, hit the like button and let's get going. Let's get the music on. Welcome everyone into the show. Let's get ready for the party today because Brad Garlinghouse is coming out live and he's speaking to us all, and it's going to be a big, beautiful day. So hit the like button. Let's get ready for the show. Welcome in everyone to a very, very exciting day today. Nothing's even happened and XRP is already pumping highest prices in a good few months right now, $2.37. If you are here in the stream, please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we are here for a party, a pump party right now. It seems we're going to be covering Brad Garlinghouse walking into Senate and giving his speech. That's all going to be live on today's show. It's going to be not specifically on this show. We're getting ready for it. The next show, Martyn's going to be live and we're going to be covering it. So everything's going to be on this channel. You need to be here. You need to be subscribed, because it's going to happen quickly. And why watch it alone when you can watch it with the XRP army here today, watching it live together, celebrating together, and more importantly, analysing it and understanding what's actually going on. There's nothing wrong with celebrating days like this, but I'm already positioned. I'm already in. In fact, this morning I did open a long. I'm going to be honest. I got excited. I opened a long. We retested $2.30. As I woke up this morning, I said, I don't want to not be long on XRP. My take profit levels are around $2.45. I definitely wouldn't be entering anything right now. From those levels, we're already up about a few percent. So even with my spot bag, even if I wasn't in, I would still be excited because most of my position is in a spot ledger, not leverage. I'm just having a bit of fun sharing it with you guys. So thank you for tuning in. Before I get any further, the most important thing I'm going to say is nothing I say is financial advice. This is my thoughts, my opinions only. Please do not buy or sell based on anything I'm saying. I'm here to share the experience with you guys, and we're here to put on a good show. So this is not a financial advice show. This is just let's enjoy XRP and share our thoughts and opinions all together. Right now, I have to be honest, XRP is looking bullish. If you tuned into our X Spaces, let me give you the link for my X. You would have seen it on mine and Martyn's X. We did an X Spaces yesterday where I discussed exactly this. I discussed a pump into the event, and depending on what he says, a possible sell-off, a sell the news event once it occurs or after it occurs. But I certainly, if you go back and watch that X Spaces last night, I said there's a possibility of running up to $2.50 before the event, and it seems like it's becoming a real possibility. I did also say we can have a 10% correction after the event, so be prepared for volatility. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose. Be careful with your leverage positions. But right now, here we go again. We're pumping. I'm going to have to put on the music. I'm excited. Let's get ready for the day. Let me put on the music once more. Here we go. Smash that like button. Let's get into the analysis while we're watching this pump. We're going to be having a lot of fun today with the music, with the show, with when Brad comes out. So stay with us. We're celebrating right now because look at XRP, highs of the day, $2.38, and it's continuing to pump. So this is very, very exciting. The pump before the dump. Who knows? Or maybe it's the pump that takes us to all-time highs. We are keeping an eye on it right now. But XRP holders, congratulations. Take a step back. Be excited. No need to FOMO. No need to make emotional decisions. It's time to either, depending on your situation, take profits or whatever. I'm not taking profits because I'm waiting for much higher prices. But do what's right for you or sit back and relax. Congratulations to all XRP holders. Let me make sure this is running. There we go. Congratulations. Okay, so let me calm down a little bit. Drink out of my to the moon mug because I think XRP is going to go to the moon. And right now we are seeing a lot of buyers come in. One thing I've seen on X a lot is a lot of FOMO right now. People are looking at a possible trade where everyone's FOMOing into basically a rising something like that, a pennant structure that we've just broken out of. So the follow throughs coming through. So that is an exciting trade that everyone seems to be taking right now. Some big names in the crypto world are taking that trade or at least pumping that trade. So that is another reason we are pumping right now is of that trade setup. The target is, for me, I'll get out of leverage around $2.45, but the real target is $2.50, $2.62. Beyond that, $3 all-time highs, $4, $5, $10 will be next after that. If the pump continues and the broader markets do not sell off, remember we did have the pump the other day once we realised Brad Garlinghouse is coming live on to Senate. But the Trump tariffs sent us all the way back down. That is a real possibility. That could happen again. We've got a few tariff deadlines coming into play today. But the real thing right now is XRP is decoupling from the rest of the market in quite a significant way. The only other thing that's up quite a bit is XLM. Why? Well, XLM follows XRP in a more volatile way, and that's why I'm invested in XLM as well. We've got XRP mainly leading the gains. If you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's only up slightly on the day and XRP is up 3%. So XRP is definitely outperforming Bitcoin. If we look at XRP dominance as well, you can see we are making quite a big move on XRP dominance as well, heading to you can see a recovery on XRP dominance. XRP now makes up 4.21% of the global crypto market cap, and that's heading up higher and higher. So if you don't know who we are, This is Martin Lucas Investors Show. My name's Sensei. I love XRP. I brought XRP to the channel because I loved it. We were buying it at 30 cents, and today we've got a monumental day with Martin, the owner of this channel, the main broadcaster of this channel. We're going to be doing a live show together in just an hour's time, or a little bit longer than that, but that's when Brad's coming live. We are getting ready for that. We are having a little pre-party, getting prepared for it so we can enjoy it as it happens. That will be happening in a couple hours time on this channel, so please do make sure you are subscribed. Please do make sure you hit the like button. But it's going to be a big one. And let me tell you, we do have a newsletter for all the new people that are here. We're not a pump and dump channel. We're not like the other ones that give you fake news. We bring you the real news. There's not many people like us left out there because everyone just wants to make a quick buck and run away and just scam you or make you click farm you and say fake things. We do a newsletter. We bring our own news stories to you. I'm going to give you the link to newsletter, and then I'm going to read something from our newsletter this morning. Every single day, you get all the XRP news, all the stock news, all the finance news into your inbox before the bell. And there it is. That's a link to the newsletter. Please do consider going to sign up for it. And here is what the a section for our newsletter today. So today at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse testified before U.S. Senate Banking Committee in a pivotal hearing titled "From Wall Street to Web 3." Building tomorrow's digital asset market. Let me just check. I've got a message coming through. There we go. Now I was just checking something. Anyway, I'm keeping an eye on all sources today because there's a lot going on, and I just want to keep you guys. We're going to put on the best show for you guys, bringing you all the information. So do make sure you tune with us. I'm keeping an eye on all sources. This will be easier when me and Martin are live together because we'll both be able to keep an eye on the sources while speaking to you. But I'm keeping an eye on everything right now. If you're here, please do hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes straight off the bat. I know the XRP army is the strongest army, so I'm sure you'll get it done. I'll read it again. Today at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse testifies before U.S. Senate Banking Committee in a pivotal hearing titled "From Wall Street to Web 3: Building XRP's Digital Asset Markets." Building tomorrow's digital asset markets, held in Dirksen Senate office building and live streamed to a global audience. That's what we're doing. Here is the link for the live stream. You'll be back. It'll be on the same channel, so as long as you're subscribed, you will find it. I'm just going to keep an eye on XRP's price action. We do not want to miss a massive pump either. Highs of the day still up over 3% today. Keeping an eye on that. Brad Garlinghouse, alongside major senior figures from chain analysis, Paradigm, the Blockchain Association, and former CFTC chair Tim Massad. Their mission: push Congress to pass clear digital asset legislation, including Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act. To finally settle who regulates what, debate and provide legal certainty for crypto innovation. We got his opening remarks. We brought it to you first yesterday, live on YouTube first, then on X Spaces. So make sure you follow us on both of them. But in his opening remarks, Garlinghouse explicitly highlighted XRP. He literally talked about, he didn't need to talk about XRP, but he did anyway. And he highlighted XRP's role in real world finance. He described the XRP ledger as decentralized, battle tested, open source blockchain, and emphasized that XRP was designed for fast, low cost, and highly scalable transactions. He argued that XRP is already solving real problems in global payments and that US policy should enable, not hinder, such technologies. We help banks. This is from his words yesterday, and we'll be hearing him say this again in just a little while. He'll be saying, we help banks reduce friction, unlock efficiencies, and serve their customers better. XRP is built to move more value, move value the way information moves, instantly and cost effectively. It's a simple idea, right? Just make it the way an email is sent, instantly and cost effectively. It's not too much to ask for, and it's surprisingly a massive market. Of course it is, and they are the front runners. Here is his testimony from yesterday that he's going to be, he released it so the Senate knows what to ask or what's coming up. I'll read you a little bit from it, but then we'll go back to price action. We'll go back to my thoughts on where this pump is heading. and some concerns I have with the pump as well, as everyone else should. But this is what we're expecting and what we're going to hear Brad Garlinghouse say in a short while. Good morning, Chair Scott. I'm going to skip that part. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today. My name is Brad Garlinghouse, and I am the CEO of Ripple. Ripple has nearly 900 employees across 15 offices worldwide. Ripple was founded more than a decade ago with a mission. Important. Listen to this. This is literally his words, and we're going to hear him say it again. Ripple was founded more than a decade ago with a mission to enable the Internet of Value. It's a massive statement. The Internet of Value is their core principle, their core idea, what they're doing, and it's a massive market. And XRP is going to get a huge chunk of that, in my opinion. It's going to be a real utility asset. You look at so many crypto projects, and they pump, they dump. You might make 1,000% or whatever, but XRP is actually solving a problem. It's doing things right now. It's in front of Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. They use XRP's technologies. They are going to sell it. There is no other cryptocurrency in the world that has the recognition XRP has, or what XRP has, which is regulatory clarity that it's not a security. No one else has that. No one else is going to be able to compete with Ripple. They are going to enable the Internet of Value. Some other projects will help with that, but right now XRP is a clear winner, and in my opinion, undervalued. So, to enable an internet of value, a world where money moves like information does today, we build software products that power cross border payments, stablecoins, and digital custody. Ripple helps financial institutions reduce friction, unlock efficiencies, and serve their customers better. These are not abstract concepts. We work every day with banks that rely on our technology to deliver real results in global economy. And here we go again. Here comes XRP again. He doesn't not want to talk about XRP. Ripple leverages the XRP ledger, a decentralized. He's putting to bed all the silly comments about XRP not being decentralized. He's just putting that to bed in a clear statement. Ripple leverages the XRP ledger, a decentralized, battle tested. It's been around for 12 years and it's gone through everything. And never any major issues. No, not many blockchains can say that at all. Certainly Bitcoin can't say that. So here we go. A decentralized, battle-tested, open-source blockchain, and its native digital asset, XRP, to facilitate payments. XRP is built to enable fast, low cost, and highly scalable transactions. And there you go again. From the start, Ripple made deliberate choice to work with policymakers and regulators, not around them. We take compliance first approach, operating with over 60 payment service, crypto and money transmitter licenses domestically and globally. No one else can say these sort of things. 60 payment service, crypto and money transfer licenses domestically and globally. They are ahead in this regulatory race, even though the SEC came after them. No one else is as regulation first than Ripple. A lot of the crypto community say we hate regulation, we don't like regulation. Well, unfortunately, it's there. Or fortunately, it's there for Ripple because Ripple take regulation very seriously. They don't like regulation by enforcement like the SEC did. They always wanted to be on the right side of the law. And now that we're getting regulation in place, and now we've got those boundaries, Ripple will excel better than anyone else because no one else has all of these licenses. No one else is making acquisitions like Hidden Row. Circle is not going to be able to compete with RLUSD in the future, in my opinion. When you see Ripple potentially IPO this year or next year, I think it will blast past Circle's valuation, and so Circle would seem like a drop in the pond. I'm a bit annoyed that Circle didn't accept, everyone's so hyped about Circle, and Circle's market cap went to the moon. I like Circle as a crypto company, and I think it will rise in the S&P 500. But people forget that there's a mighty giant waiting to IPO, and that's Ripple. And no one will be able to compete with Ripple, in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. It's not financial advice. Please do not buy or sell based on anything I'm saying. And I've just seen Eddie Pucker say Ripple seems to be one of the most transparent cryptos out there. It is. Everything is out in the open. They update you regularly. They audit things with RLUSD that no one can compete with the auditing of RLUSD. Their XRP reports are great. I know they're not going to be doing them formally anymore, but they're going to keeping us updated on their XRP holdings. And remember, everyone says, well, Ripple holds so much XRP, it's not decentralized. Well, they got gifted it, first of all. And does it not give you confidence that Ripple holds, I don't know, 45% of the XRP supply? Does that not give you confidence? It gives me confidence. Why? Well, because they want XRP to do well more than we want XRP to do well. If they hold 45% of XRP supply and XRP is at market cap valuations that it is around now, if that continues going up, if we see a $10 XRP, $50 XRP, $100 XRP, they're going to make a ton of money. They're gonna want XRP's price to go up, and if they've got a vested interest in XRP's token, which that not only do they have because all their technology relies on XRP, and there's nothing better than XRP, but because they also own so much XRP, so they want the token to do well, and that gives me even more confidence. Yes, they sell a little bit a month because they have to. That's fine. It's a tiny amount. It'll take them years and years and years to sell it all if they even want to, but they've got so much XRP, it gives me confidence. So here we go. Ripple holds over 60 licenses globally and operates across 15 offices, but Garlinghouse warned that the lack of clear US rules continues to drive companies' jobs and innovations offshore. Keeping an eye on XRP's price action right now. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame before we go back to news. It's holding up strong at $2.38. No sell-off like we saw the other day at $2.35. Completely blast past resistance around that $2.33, $2.35 mark. A big breakout, and I'll show you what everyone's talking about. We look at it a little bit differently, but this is certainly a big breakout. If I show you the breakout site about, it will be just something as simple as this. You've got a pennant structure on XRP's price action on the longer time frames, either like that or like that, and you can see you've got a clear breakout for XRP, and this could be the breakout that eventually takes you to all-time highs and beyond. So that is a clear breakout happening today on the 3-day time frame, and we need to see how the price action ends. So a massive breakout for XRP right and now that everyone's getting very interested in. We've got a massive audience here today, so I want to thank you, everyone. We're not even getting started. We haven't even heard Brad Garlinghouse. It's going to be a massive day, but we need to bring you the real news. Too much fake news out there. Please do hit the like button if you're here with us live. If you're excited and you want to tune into the mainstream, make sure you're subscribed. Everything's going to be on this channel. We're going to be running throughout the day. You will get Brad Garlinghouse speaking shortly on this channel. We'll be covering it live. If I can ask all the XRP army who's here today, if you appreciate what we're doing, if you appreciate that we're having a pump party, or at least we're having the party on the show, to invite everyone with us rather than watching it alone. I've just done a thread on this XRP pump and the news. I'm going to give you the link. If you could, I'd really do appreciate it. If you can just go click on it, if you are part of the XRPM, if you are excited, give back, and then you will get back 100 times. Go click on that link. It will take you to my XRP thread that I put out just about 20 minutes ago before we went live. About half an hour ago. It's all about today's news. We'll go through the thread as well, but if you can go out and share it out so we can have a big party today with Ripple going live and giving you all the information. So I've given you the link. Go hit the like button, go retweet it. Let's see if we can get to 20 retweets. We should definitely be able to get there if the XRP army is wide awake. I know some people in the US, you're just waking up, but you're waking up to a good day, in my opinion. We've got 5 retweets. Let's wake everyone up and let's get retweeting. Here we go again. XRP pumping once again. Highs of the day, highest price since May. Let's see if we can get to $2.50 today. Let me go back to our main chart of the day and see what's going on the smaller time frames. Yeah, highs of the day. Here we go again. We're going to have to put, every time we make highs of the day, we're putting on the music. Make sure you hit the like button, go and retweet. Let's enjoy this moment. we go with XLM. XLM is taking off. This is why I told you XLM will move faster than XRP on the way up, and here it's happening right now, up 8%. What a day. Everyone go and retweet, if you could, go and please retweet my X post. Once you've done it, come into the chat and say I've retweeted. Let me know who it is and I will reply directly to your comments. Let me know once you've retweeted in the chat. We'll come back to all the main news. Stay with us. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And also, once you've hit the like button, you can come into the comment section here and hit the like button here as well. Let's get all the emojis running up, getting ready for the big party. There we go. Wow. XRP, $2.39. Here we go. Highest price of the day. Really, really getting going now. XLM at 28 cents, up 8%. If we look at the daily candle for XLM, it's a pretty large one. Look at that. Probably the largest candle we've had in a very, very long time. Breaking back above support. That's breaking back above resistance in a significant way. So there we go. This could be the breakout of the century for XRP, and I'll just because of that, I'm going to actually have that other breakout live over here, so we can keep an eye on it as well. Let me bring out the main breakout for XRP before we go back to news, and it looks something like this. You've got a wedge, a big move up, a wedge formation, and today, as you can see, breaking out of this wedge formation. The target of something like this is back to the highs of $3.50. That will take you to all-time highs. ETF news possibly can come out, and there we go, all-time highs. But before we just go bullish only, there is also risks, tariff risks, if they come into place. If the S&P 500 corrects, if there's a carry trade from the Japan unwinds, then all of this could go down the toilet as well. You can have a fake out, you can break $2, and you might see a $1 XRP once again. I wouldn't care, I'll just buy more XRP, but always remember it's not just up only. There is also all sorts of things that can happen to bring XRP's price down. But right now, I am definitely more bullish than bearish on XRP's price action. Here we go. Let's see. Did we get the 20 retweets? Let me refresh this. We've only got 7. There's about 800 people watching, and only 7 of you cared to retweet. I'm going to give you the link once again. It's not good enough. Let me go into the comments and see who has retweeted it. Only 7 retweets. Let me see who has retweeted it. Sean has retweeted it. Thank you. Yolanda has retweeted it. Thank you very much. What the stream? I don't know what that means. Good morning from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Welcome in. Make sure everyone's subscribed. Please do hit the subscribe button. You do not want to miss Brad going live to Senate. We're going to be covering it on this show. It's not going to be exactly on this show because I'm ending the stream in about 10 minutes. We're going to go over to Martyn and he's going to have it live on his show, but it's all going to be on this channel. So the only way to get it is to make sure you're subscribed on this channel. Hit the like button so YouTube recommends it if you miss it as well. What do you mean by prediction XM? If anyone becomes a member, I will answer your questions. We don't have time to answer all normal. I mean, the members have priority. So what I'm actually going to do is go over to members only mode. This is not to. This doesn't mean that you won't be able to. Let me just plug this in. I apologize. I'm just plugging that in. What I'm going to do is go over to members only mode. That doesn't mean if you're watching, that means you can't watch. It just means only members can comment. We've got too many comments coming in, and I want all members' comments to for me to at least have a look at. I can't promise I can answer everyone, but I can definitely keep an eye on it much better than I can right now. So let me go on to members only mode. Members only mode is now on. If you want to become a member and have your question answered, here is the membership link. Just click on that. It's about $2 a month, and you become a member. If you also do a super chat, it comes up live on the screen, and we can answer your questions, get you ready. If you have any questions that you want answered before the main stream gets started, then you can do a super chat. It will come up live on the stream, and I can either do a look at a chart for you. You can do a chart request, or I can answer your questions. Gil has retweeted. Thank you very much. So back to the news. And I'll keep an eye and see who has retweeted this. We've got 20 retweets. There it is. If you haven't retweeted it yet, here is the link. If you haven't become a member yet, here is the link. Okay, back to the news. So XRP's moment. For XRP investors, this isn't just a policy hearing, it's a moment of potential validation. Keeping an eye on XRP's price while we're reading this as well. Wow, look at this. It just won't stop, will it? Here we go. This is literally what we talked about on X Spaces. So if you go and retweet it, make sure you hit the follow button as well, because we come out and we give you all our thoughts. For XRP investors, this isn't just a policy hearing, it's a moment of potential validation. If Congress recognizes XRP as a great utility token or commodity, the implications could be enormous. Broader exchange listings, increased institutional interest, and new enterprise integrations. Remember, this is XRP on the world stage now. Because all major institutions will be looking at this, and what Brad is doing, he's strategically timed this. If you go and look at my X post, I said this isn't random; it's strategic. I also said this in the X Spaces yesterday. This isn't random that Brad's going on live right now to Senate. This isn't just because, hey ho, let's do it at this random time in July. This isn't random; it's strategic. Brad is testifying right now, and once you go to get the tweets, make sure you do hit them all with a like as well. Brad is testifying right now, right as Congress is considering major crypto legislation. The Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and the Anti-CBD Surveillance Bill. Ripple isn't just defending itself, it's positioning XRP to thrive under the new rules. Remember, Ripple is completely different to a lot of crypto players. All crypto players should want regulation. Ripple wants regulation because they want to know what their bounds are. They want to know how to build their business. And there's 3 massive bills coming up that's going to change the face of Ripple and how they can operate. Probably in a good way, and it will probably stifle the competition who haven't been thinking about regulation. So Brad wants to go out and he wants to give his thoughts about the Clarity Genius Act so that they probably get passed, give his thoughts, give his opinions, because this will massively benefit Ripple once these regulations come out. And once these regulations come out and these acts come out, it's going to massively benefit XRP, because XRP is one of the, well, basically the only token that's not a security. $2.40. Did we just hit it? We just hit $2.40. I'm going to come back to news, but we have to play the music every time we hit a high. If you're live, please hit the like button. Let's play the music. There we go again, $2.40 on XRP. XLM is absolutely breaking out as well, up 10% now. An absolute god candle on XLM right now. Look at that daily candle on XLM. XRP is now catching up with a massive breakout as well on XRP. Here we go. And we're only getting started. This is only the beginning. So welcome everyone to the stream. Please do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are on members only mode right now in terms of the live chat. If you do want to become a member, you get so many perks and benefits. One of them being you can comment right now because it's limited to members right now. So there is that. Let me just have a look at Bitcoin. Let's see where that's going. It's up slightly on the day, which helps obviously. I just saw a Motto A Teams comment on that. Okay, so let me get back to the news. And before I do, tell you about my thoughts once we've got few more news stories we want to cover before Brad goes live. I'm going to ask everyone to do one thing. The first thing is, if you don't mind, if you just have a second, and I'm sure you do, we all support each other in the XRP. I mean, here is my X post. Please go out, retweet it, hit the like button. There was a whole thread, so you can go in and retweet the parts, hit the like button on certain parts, whatever you like. Go and read the thread and go and share it out to the world. I appreciate that. Secondly, we are a fan-funded channel. I've got a newsletter that we're running. It's the Martyn Lucas upgraded newsletter where every single day you get, if you're investing in the markets, if you're investing in XRP, if you're investing in the stock market or crypto, you want to know the news every single morning. You don't want to be subscribed to 40 different Financial Times, Bloomberg, this, that, and the other. You just want it all to your inbox of 5 main stories. You want the charts every morning into your inbox, and that's what we do on Sensei's Insights. So it's your daily edge. It's not another newsletter. Every morning I send you a sharp, no fluff market rundown designed to get you in and get you informed and get you moving. No noise, no recycled headlines, just 5 things you need to know before the market's opened. You get the charts of the day with key levels and momentum explained, the big stories, deeper dives on stocks and crypto that matter, exclusive insights on EVTOL markets and emerging tech plays, tools and thinking points to build real conviction. So I'm the one who's running this right now. You might know me from Martyn Lucas Investors YouTube channel. This is where I am right now. Over 3 years, we've grown to a community of 84,000 plus market thinkers. We're a lot more right now. I left my job to go full time on this mission to help you to cut through the noise and smarter action every single day. No shills, no hype, just research, tools, and signals that make sense. So I'm going to give you the link to the newsletter. Please go ahead and sign up to newsletter. David Hensley has just said, I love the Sensei's insights from the newsletter. Thank you, David Hensley. I really appreciate all your support in the newsletter. There is the link. Right now, with this link, you get a 7-day free trial. That's if you want all the stories, every day, the deeper dives, the charts, all that sort of stuff. You get a 7-day free trial. It works out to about 33 cents a day, or 25p a day in the UK. That is, I mean, for all the news every single day, all the charts, I think it's an unbelievable price. So please do consider doing that on the 7-day free trial. Or there is also a free plan. There's a monthly plan as well. But there is a link. It just takes a second. Go click on it and sign up to that. If you're a real investor and you want the real news and not all the fake news that you see on X, if you're actually an investor, not just a gambler, then you want the newsletter, and I've given you the link. So please do consider signing up for that newsletter. As you can see, unlike any other channel where they have KuCoin, leverage position, or sign up to this gambling website, this and that and the other, we don't do that here. We're not like other channels. We care about the people watching, and that's why we have our own products. We have our own merchandise store. We have our own newsletter. That's how we make the money to survive, not like others, which make their viewers lose money. And remember, 95% of day traders lose money, and they're giving you leverage. They're telling you to either go gamble on a gambling site or to go leverage trade because they know that you're going to lose money for their gain. And that's not what we want to do here. We want to provide actual good products for you guys. And I'm reading from my newsletter this morning. So we know what's happening today. Let me just recap for anyone who's just tuned in. Today at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse testifies before the US Senate Banking Committee in a pivotal hearing titled From Wall Street to Web3, Building Tomorrow's Digital Asset Markets, held in Dirkskin Senate office buildings and live streamed to a global audience. We're going to be covering that live on this show, so make sure you are subscribed because it's happening on this channel. So he's going out, he's going to be testifying. We do have what his opening remarks are going to be. He's mentioned XRP quite a few times, which is surprising. He didn't have to go and do that, but he did. He also mentioned that the mission is to enable an internet of value where a world where money moves like information does today. And the only way to do that, or probably the best way of doing that, is leveraging XRP and the XRP ledger, and that's what they're doing. So XRP's moment for XRP investors. This isn't just a policy hearing; it's it's a moment of potential validation. If Congress recognizes XRP as a great utility token or commodity, the implications could be enormous. Broader exchange listings, increased institutional interest, and new enterprise integrations. The price already reflects the anticipation. XRP hit $2.35 earlier this week. At the time of this writing this newsletter, we didn't have this pump, and now we're even further ahead. But the sustainability of that rally hinges on the political outcome. Remember, we're all bullish right now. We're all very excited. But there is always the possibility of a sell the news event. We've got and this is why I explored on the X space yesterday. I did say we can get a very sizable pump this morning going into that event, potentially throughout that event as well. Maybe heading up to $2.40, $2.45, $2.50, and $2.62. More probably in the $2.45 and $2.50 range, in my opinion. And then once the event's over and nothing significant happened, if that is the case, or even if something slightly significant happened but everyone sells the news, we could have a sizable drop and we can actually end up down by the end of today. So always keep that in mind because that is a possibility. This isn't just up only, in my opinion. There is a possibility of sell the news, and that can happen after or while Brad Garlinghouse is speaking. So keep that into consideration. I wouldn't be opening 20x leverage positions right now or anything silly like that. That's my thoughts and opinions, because there is certainly a chance of a sell the news event once it's all over and done with. But right now, I do think there's a bit more left in this rally and it can end up. That's why I'm not buying and selling. That's why I'm holding my spot bag. Yes, I've got a leverage position open right now. I think I've got my take profit set at $2.45 right now. $2.45. So that's where I'm going to close that leverage position. If I lose it, I don't care. If I get liquidated at $1.50, I think is my liquidation point. It's a 10x leverage trade. Oh, it says 8x leverage trade. Liquidations at $2.10. Entry price of $2.30. And my take profits at $2.45 to be completely transparent with you guys. So if I get liquidated, if I go into the red, I don't care. It's just a bit of fun. I'm not looking at this to my spot bag is what I'm interested for the long term. Today is one of those days where we get excited, sit on the sideline, and it's a monumental day that can change everything XRP and Ripple related. So what we need to watch during the questioning, and we're getting prepared for that stream, which is coming up shortly. What to watch? Will lawmakers directly reference XRP or Ripple case in their questioning? Is there going to be a question about XRP or Ripple? Because that's when XRP's price will really, really start moving, as if there is a direct question about XRP, or if they ask questions that Brad answers that we don't know about yet. Just like the other week where Brad was a little bit drunk at his event and he told us about the 14% of he thinks that XRP can take 14% of Swift's market share in 5 years. Can we get something else like that to give us some more ideas of what the future entails for XRP? Stuff like that is what we should look out for. Could this hearing prompt Congress to consider a commodity clarification for tokens like XRP? Because remember, Ripple isn't fighting the case for just XRP holders or Ripple. They've been fighting a case for the whole crypto industry in the US and probably worldwide. Ripple took the hit. They took the financial hit as well. Over 100 million spent in this lawsuit case proceedings. A lot of taxpayers' money spent on the SEC side as well. But Ripple has been protecting and throughout their case, they've been advocating for crypto companies throughout the US. So they're taking a bullet for everyone, and they care about the crypto industry, because if the crypto industry thrives, then they thrive as well, because they're they're basically the market leader in this industry. So it's not all about XRP, not all about Ripple. Brad does seem to care, whether it's in a financial interest way in terms of it benefits Ripple and XRP, or just he cares about the crypto industry. it's not all about XRP and Ripple. What they say has a big effect on the crypto landscape in the US in certainly a very good way. Will Ripple's compliance first pitch resonate with regulators or be met with skepticism? All of this is to come later. We've got the XRP chart right now. XRP trending upward in a short-term resistance, rebounding off $2 support. Remember, we looked at this chart and we said, oh, when we went to $2, that was an area I got excited, an area that the chart showed as support. We went slightly bit lower, but we bought, we regained it. We did have a slight fear it might break down, but it didn't because it held it up, and that's why it's important to look at the wicks, the candles, not the wicks, on moves down like that. And then from $2, we're now up at $2.40. So again, once more, another successful trade of about 23%. Remember, we've been trading XRP throughout all of this. Remember, back in October 2024, I went heavy into altcoins because of Bitcoin dominance. XRP then went on its massive run from about 50 cents all the way up to $3. Then I started selling some to take some profits because I wanted to buy back lower. But bought back at $2, rode it up to $3.40. I sold around the $3.30 because I was expecting a 50% correction. Everyone called me crazy. It came down 52%, so I wasn't very crazy. Then I bought back at $2, and now here we are. Then I bought back at the leverage position at this $2. So we've been trading this throughout, and we've made a lot of money throughout this consolidation phase. Whether you're a trader, you like to buy more at better value around $2, or whether you're just a long-term holder and you just DCA, I think XRP will head to potentially $8 to $10 this cycle, $50 to $100 next cycle, and that's what I'm hoping for. But I'm not putting in any more than I can afford to lose because I know crypto is very risky, and nothing I say is financial advice. This is my thoughts and opinions only. I'm going to go into your comments now. But before I do, we've got something very, 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 very exciting. Let me go to the merchandise store. Let me show you what we have today to commemorate this amazing day. And this is the first look. No one's seen this yet, and now you can get it. Only 10 made. Get ready. And I'm going to give you the link straight away. You've got the 15-ounce, the big mug with Senator. XRP is not a security. Commemorate the day, remember this day because this is a pivotal day in the crypto and XRP world. Here is the link for the XRP mug. Remember, we pay a license to bring the XRP logo onto these mugs. So go ahead and get it. If you do get it with a t-shirt, the best discount ever, a 25% off both the mug and the t-shirt. You basically get a big mug and the t-shirt for under 50 quid. If you go and you get the smaller mug as well, you can do it with that. You get a mug and a t-shirt for £44. Remember, this is how we fund. We're one of the it's a fan-funded channel. We don't make that much money off the YouTube. We make it through producing great products for you guys, limited edition products, but also through the merchandise. So what I'm saying here is we've got the best offer ever. The 25% offer, the mug and the t-shirt. Some people say, why is your mug so expensive? Why are they £19? Well, it costs about £10 for the mug itself, and for it to get printed individually and shipped out to you guys, you can see there's not actually that much profit in it. But we love producing these mugs, and this one is quite cool. Senator, XRP is not a security. Only 10 made. Once they're gone, they're gone. I'll give you the link. If you buy it with a t-shirt, you get a 25% discount off both the XRP holders, the XRP army. I'm sure you'll be excited about this. I've just given you the link. Be quick because I know these limited drops sell out very, very quickly. Okay, let me go back to the news here. And go to your comments very shortly. Motorway team, they are nice mugs. Thank you, Motorway team. I'm going to answer all members' questions. If you do have a question, members, please do post them right now. And then we'll go back to non-members only mode. If you want to become a member and get your questions answered, it's $2 a month. There is the link. Let me go to when we became here. Reposted what woohoo, good, cool, trolls will start rolling in. Thank you, Sean. Yes, we're going members only and we'll keep an eye on it. $2.40, $2.40 now. Yes, we saw that. Brilliant. A lot of people aren't even awake and looking yet. Yeah, half the world isn't awake. The US isn't even awake, and they're gonna wake up to a massive surprise. So congratulations guys for being here before the rest of the market's awake. Robbie C is loving it. Where do you think we should close our long leverage position? I don't give any financial advice. I don't know anything about your situation. I'm personally closing mine at $2.45. The resistance on the chart is $2.50, $2.62, but it can reverse anywhere in between. Love the music, says Matthew. Smash morning all. Bitcoin at 109,400. Go, 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 says TRUK. Just keep trolling. Just keep trolling up the trend. It breaks down. Oh, we've got Martyn on the show. Let me bring him straight into the show. Welcome, Martyn, to the morning forecast show. It's a special one.
It's a special one. The studio is gold. The gold jacket is on. The studio lights are all gold. We're excited. And this is just the warm-up. I'll be live shortly. Sensei, are you able to go for another 15, 20 minutes? I would imagine you probably would. Yeah, I thought you would. Great breakfast show. Wow, what an audience, over 1,000. So, okay, I'll go in about 20 minutes. I'll post the follow-up show, the countdown to Brad. It's going to be an amazing day. We're very, very excited. Love the new mug, by the way. Save one for me. I want one of those. That's going to be something to collect in the future, no doubt about it. So just let you know, we will be live right after a Sensei's breakfast show with my opening bell show, getting ready, the countdown, of course, to Brad Garlinghouse. And then we'll switch. Yep, the costume will change again. We'll even ramp it up even higher as we get ready for the main event itself. It's going to be up. Hello, we've got super chats coming in. Let me just clear the screen.
Donated £2 through a super chat.
We're coming on both.
BNY to custody of Roost.
BNY
oversees 53.1.
We're coming on Sensei's and mine. It's pretty crazy. There you go. Oh, dear, oh dear. Anyway, very exciting day for many, many things, not just XRP, but that is the focus, of course, today, but the overall markets. So I'll see you back shortly. I just want to make sure that you carry on, Sensei. We've got a lot lined up for you. This is going to be the very first time that we have covered an event where we're both on the screen supporting you. So join us. I've got a nice little scene set up. I'm excited about it. I'll see you back in a bit. Stay with Sensei. It's going to be a great day. What a day. Part of history. We're getting excited. Lots of surprises. Don't go anywhere. Sensei, I'll hand it back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Martyn. We've got a lot in store for you guys today. You've just seen Martyn on the screen. He's going to be going live next, and then we're going to be going live together to bring you the full event. It's going to be jam-packed on the show today, all coming to you very shortly. Within the next half an hour, we'll be going over there. So let's recap on the price action. Let's recap what's happening today. Let me give you a few more insights. Let me just go through all the comments before we do. Members' comments are being answered right now. So I love the insights in the newsletter. Thank you very much. I'll give everyone the newsletter link. If you haven't signed up to the newsletter, please consider doing so. All the news every single morning straight to your inbox. Congratulations, Ripple, from all at London Stock Exchange. Ripple bank card coming soon. Purchase goods using XRP. Shops, businesses will then convert XRP to whatever they wish. Interesting insight there. I cannot confirm that. I haven't seen that. Not a time to buy, says David. Yeah, I wouldn't be buying right now. We're already in. We've been watching this every day. $2.30. $2 was the level. Perfect. I mean, 30 cents was the original level we were watching together. I'm long-term on XRP, so I believe any time before the next bull run is a perfect time to buy, says David Hensley. Perfect. Look at that. He's looking for $50 to $100 possibly. These are all cheap compared, isn't it? That is another way of looking at it. Good morning, all. Good morning, Sensei. Mark Saxby, welcome into the show. We had Mark Saxby was in the Spaces last night. Do go make sure you follow us on X so you can join the X Spaces as well. All up nice this morning, says Steve. I'm long term also, but I would say not the time to buy also. It will pull back after today, so if you want to buy and be patient and wait. I regret not being patient when I first started crypto and had HBAR 3 to 5 cents and sold it all. Savage Faith Creations, thank you so much for sharing your story. It does definitely help. They are nice mugs, Motto team. Do you like the mugs? Does everyone like the mugs? Let me do a... I'm going to do a poll. Wow, that poll got a lot of... Start poll. Do you like the mug? Yes. No. Let me get that poll running. Let me continue answering your questions. I like the mug, so I'm going to put yes. There we go. So they are nice mugs. To become a member, yeah, there's the link. Mugs are really good quality. Yeah, thank you, Eddie. We've upgraded the shop. It's a completely new supplier since a year ago, and they come basically within a few days, a week. Most people get them. So there you go. Any issues, you can let me know. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, mate. I need I need that jacket. BNY to custody of ROUSD, BNY overseas 53 trillion. Thank you very much for your super chat. If you want to do a super chat, it'll get read on the screen just like that one, and you can share your thoughts or ask questions or chart requests. Good morning, guys and girls. Bitcoin 109, all Bitcoins heading up. Thank you for that. I'm keeping an eye on everything right now. Good morning, Aubrey. Busy day, guys. Beach theme. Bought my not a security mug. Thanks, Sensei. Cheers, Brendan. Oh, Brenton Meadows. Welcome, Aussie radio pickers. Great to have you back on the show. Congratulations. I hope you will enjoy your mug. There we go. Where is where is it? Where is RB King of Good Vibes? Yeah, RB should be. He's probably asleep. Motto 18. Cody, he's probably asleep. He'll be in later. Will XRP be down today? Will there be a sell the news? 63% of you say it won't be a sell the news event. That is one of the concerns I have, but I'm not betting on it. So there we go. 1,100 of you voted. Most of you, 63% of you, said it won't be a sell the news. Good morning, family. RB sent me. Heinrich in the house. When you're getting ready to sell, when do you transfer from wallet to exchange? When you're getting ready to sell, when do you transfer from wallet to exchange? Um, uh, Everyone's different. I normally have a little bit that I want to actively trade in the exchange actively, and then I normally sell that. But if it's coming to the top of the bull cycle, then I'll probably transfer bits at a time, getting ready to sell. Um, yeah, at my certain, because I'm going to be laddering out on XRP. I'm going to be laddering out. Some people are going to say I'm going to be laddering out too early, but I'm going to do what's right for me. So, for example, if I want to sell at $4.70 or $5.30, if we're getting close to those prices, I'll send the amount I want to sell at these laddering out positions, and then just put a limit order on that exchange. And then when we get close to $6, for example, I'll send more that I want to sell around the $6. So I just send, I don't know, a few days in advance, a week in advance, a month in advance. As long as you've got a fairly safe exchange, it doesn't really matter that much, and as long as you're not sending your whole portfolio. Rather have the Motto 18 running around like a crazy person. I'd rather have jugs. XRP, the holy grail of crypto. It's literally the only mug I use, and I actually keep coffee warm and it doesn't fall apart in the dishwasher. Thank you, Motto 18. I love it. Um, um, not being cheeky. Will Martyn be performing the XRP song today? We'll see. We'll see if Martyn will be performing the XRP song. He might be. He might be. High energy in the house. Good morning, mate. Walkie. I think XLM is ready to fly. Yeah, XLM up 10% today. Just getting through the questions. How many people do we have with us right now? Let me refresh this. How many likes do we have? We've got 800 people watching and only 361 likes. If you haven't liked the stream, we should be at about 900 people watching. Come on, guys. Let's hit the like button. Let's get 921. Good afternoon, all. Just getting through the questions. Think XLM is ready to fly. XLM and HBAR looking very tasty. Okay, got through those comments there. So let's go back to price action as well. XRP near the highs of its day went up to as high as $2.40, now at $2.39. Massive breakout on not only, you can see it right here, on a very large time frame breakout for XRP. Pennant structure, big move up, consolidation over the last few months, and finally a breakout today. You can see the target of this breakout will be towards $3.40. That is a level I'm keeping an eye on very, very closely. $3.40 would be the next main target. Right now, it does seem like we have finally broken out. I've seen a few big traders taking a trade on this breakout as well. So let's see if this plays out like last time, where we had, I think it was this trade over here. Yeah, It's literally the same thing. Let me find you an XRP chart without any other drawings, and I'll show you. Here we go. Let me remove all drawings. So keeping it very simple, something like that. There you go. And then you've got the pennant structure, something like that. You guys get the idea. It's more about this downward slope. There you go. So what you've got going on here is this pennant structure after this big move up, and the target of that would be the top of the pennant, which is about $3.40, basically all-time highs. And then what you had last time round before this big move out breakout was the same sort of pennant structure, downward sloping over there, upward sloping over here. You had this breakout, a breakout to the upside. You also probably had another one of these over here as well. You can see that they happen quite a bit with XRP, downward slope, upward slope, and then that was a breakout to all-time high. So we've got another one. It's probably one of it's not as big as this one we had here, but a fairly big one. I'm sure this can take us to all-time high. So that is what everyone's looking at right now. That's the trade people are taking. A breakout from the pennant structure is what we're looking at, but you can also see it on our charts as well. Breakout above $2.30, $2.62 is next. I prefer looking at these horizontal marks because it gives me more trading opportunities and more laddering out opportunities. All Smoke says next level's around $2.62. Yep, that's the one we have on our chart. What I'm going to do now is open up to all. I think we answered all all members' questions. 265. Just got the mug and t-shirt. Still need the moon mug. Yes, Brian. I will get that sorted for you. Don't you worry. So I'm going to go into all subscribers can now comment. There you go. So we're back to subscriber mode. If you are a subscriber, please do. You can now comment. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section now. And that's the XRP chart. So let me go back to my X thread and give you some more insights on what's happening right now. 24 retweets, 24 likes. If you haven't retweeted the X post, let me know once you've retweeted it in the chat. Here is the post. Go retweet, come back, let me know so we can celebrate. So we can recognize who is who in the XRP army is getting to work and helping. So so again, I'm going to repeat it. This isn't. I don't think this is random at all. How Brad Garlinghouse has come out and doing this right now. I think it's all very strategic. Brad is testifying right as Congress considers major crypto legislation. The Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and the anti-CBDC surveillance bill. Ripple isn't just defending itself; it's positioning XRP to thrive under new rules. This is such an important time to go out and do this because the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and the anti-CBDC surveillance bill is all going to affect Ripple. And Ripple wants to go out there, give its thoughts. Brad Garlinghouse wants to go out there and be an advocate, whether he wants to oppose a few bits in those acts or just be completely for them. It's going to affect how people vote in these bills. So get ready for that because that's happening on this show in about half an hour's time, so make sure you are subscribed because it's all happening on this channel. It's not going to be specifically on this show. We're going to end the show, go to the main show shortly, so just make sure you are subscribed so you don't lose where everyone's going to be watching it together. So this is what we're going to keep an eye out for. Remember, Brad dropped his testimony ahead of the hearing. This is something which is quite normal. He mentioned XRP quite a few times. Ripple leverages the XRP, a decentralized battle-tested open source blockchain, and its native digital asset XRP to facilitate payments. XRP is built to enable fast, low-cost, and highly scalable transactions. He didn't have to speak about XRP this much. He's making a point about bringing XRP into the view of these people because the more light he gets with XRP, the more people that are going to be more happy to use his products. Remember, we went through 4 years of a SEC case. It really hindered what Ripple could do. The case isn't even over yet. We're expecting the appeal to be dropped tomorrow after a closed door meeting. However, yeah, the case isn't completely over yet, and they are growing so fast. Imagine the case is over. Brad Garlinghouse has basically got these bills passed. He's told the world about Ripple and XRP. All these companies that were skeptical of crypto will be like, wow, this crypto is definitely not a scam. This crypto is actually regulated. It's at the forefront of this. It's come out as the only crypto that's not a security. We want to use those technologies, and I think this is why it's such a pivotal moment. Remember, if Congress backs XRP as a regulated asset, expect institutional money to start flowing in. Exchange action, major enterprise use. This is an inflection point that crypto has been waiting for. Please do go, and everyone's retweeted it, but no one's liked the post underneath. What's going on? Let me give you the link again. Go make sure you've liked all of them. It's not just the first post, it's the whole thread underneath. I don't know, everyone's a bit sleepy this morning. They've woken up, they're surprised that XRP's up 3.5%, the highest price in months, and they're forgetting how X works. There's a few posts in that thread. XRP's price setup, we're already covering the chart. There it is. The mug as well. Let me give you the link for the mug as well. If you buy it with the t-shirt, you get 25% off. If you don't, you get it for basically the lowest price possible. There is the link for the mug to remember this day. Senator, XRP is not a security. That's going to be so exciting to watch. We're all going to watch it live together. And here is, I don't know if I can play the music, but this is a little glimpse of what our party's going to look like later on. I'm going to have to mute the sound, but you get an idea. Let me make sure I'm muting the sound because I wasn't. There we go. This is Brad Garlinghouse when he walks into the Senate floor. This is going to be all of us and the watch party. This is all the crowd as us when we're going to be watching it together. There it is. There it is. That's Brad. Brad walking into the Senate, giving his speech. We're the crowd. We're going to be enjoying it. We're going to be putting on the music. There it is. We're going to all be enjoying that. So that will be great fun. Let me just go on to here. I'm at 976 followers. Please get me to 1,000 followers. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it live on this show. Let's see if you can do it live on this show. We are trying to bring you the best stream possible when Brad Garlinghouse goes live. Me and Martyn are going to be on screen. We're going to be doing the research in the background, bringing you all the key points, and doing an amazing watch party for this. Go and follow me on X. We are 976 followers. Let me know once you've followed as well in the chat. There's only 24. There must be 24 people in the chat that haven't followed me yet on X. Go and do it. Let's see if we get it. 976 followers. That would be amazing. If we could do that live on stream, that would be incredible. That'd be great. Okay. While you guys are doing that, I've given you the link in the chat. Did you like the mug? Let me see what the response was. Oh wow! Look at you. Yeah, this is great. I didn't think everyone would love it. Did you like the mug? Yes, no. 62% of you like the mug. Brilliant. I'm going to close that in a second. Just to remind everyone what is going on today. As well, what we're doing is we're covering Ripple CEO facing Senate in a landmark crypto hearing. We're going to be covering it. We're going to be going live early because he might go live early today at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse testifies before the U.S. Senate Banking Committee in a pivotal hearing titled "From Wall Street to Web3." We're going to be covering it live. Garlinghouse is going to appear alongside senior figures from Chain Chainalyst, Paradigm, the Blockchain Association, and former CFTC Chair Tim Massad. Their mission: push Congress to pass clear digital asset legislation, including Clarity Act, the Genius Act, and the Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act, to move to finally settle who regulates what and debate and provide legal certainty for crypto innovation. We've already seen his opening remarks. In his opening remarks, Garlinghouse explicitly highlighted XRP's role in real-world finance. He described the XRP ledger as a decentralized, battle-tested, open-source blockchain. He emphasized that XRP was designed for fast, low-cost, and highly scalable transactions. He argued that XRP is already solving real problems in global payments, and the US should enable, not hinder, such technologies. He said in his statement, "We help banks reduce friction, unlock efficiencies, and serve their customers better. XRP is built to move value the way information moves, instantly and cost effectively." Ripple currently holds over 60 licenses globally and operates across 15 offices, but Garlinghouse warned that the lack of US rules continue to drive companies' jobs and innovations offshore. While we're talking, XRP's price is slightly going sideways over the 15-minute time frame, actually slightly down from those highs, but this is completely normal. I would like to see a green candle happen anytime now to continue this parabolic run, but maybe we're just going sideways for a short while. XLM is still up 11%, absolutely incredible. What's Bitcoin doing right now? Bitcoin is also breaking. Oh God, we could get Bitcoin. If we get Bitcoin all-time highs as well, this could be big. Bitcoin is getting very close to its highs. Currently sat at 109,500. It's only 2.2% away from all-time highs. If Bitcoin hits all-time highs and heads to our targets of 100 and is this the right? I'm not looking at the right one. I'll tell you my targets on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks all-time highs and heads to our targets of firstly 115,000, then 130,000, then 150,000, that would definitely put Ripple in a good place to hit that $10 mark, which I'm expecting this cycle. I'll give you all. Shall I give you all my? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys want to know my full thoughts on where Bitcoin's going this cycle, where XRP is going this cycle, potentially my take profit strategies as well? Let me know yes or no in the chat. Yes or no. Do you want my whole thoughts on Bitcoin, XRP, where they're going, and my take profit strategy? Let me know in the chat. Let me know yes or no in the chat. I subbed to Sensei. I'm drinking my first cup of coffee right now. You got the mug? Yeah, it does. Which mug? What do you mean? I've subbed to Sensei. The newsletter? I've subbed to Sensei. I'd say Ray. I don't know what you quite mean. If you want the coffee mug from today, here is the link. It marks a very important day. Senator, XRP is not a security. Make sure you go and grab your mug. Only 10 will be available. Let me read some of these comments. Yes or no? Do you want the full analysis? Why has that come up? There we go. Will you make a mug with Trump and Epstein on it and say what? Oh, Pablo, probably not. Doing good, keeping busy at work, but good. Hope you're good. Poor man, rich man. Great. I would love to hear that. You know what day is. Happy RB is in the chat. We were talking about you, RB. I told everyone you're probably asleep. Was I right? Were you asleep? Brad is going to say I can't do what? Here, hold my beer. I'm always good. $3 today. Wow, I wouldn't be predicting $3 today. That's an incredible prediction. I'd love that though. Can you break down exactly how much XRP Ripple uses operationally? We do it in the newsletter. I mean, I don't have all of those figures to hand. I'm not a human computer. There is the newsletter link. We have covered it before, and we'll cover it again. Good morning, people. I subbed. Have my good morning. We're getting our XRP movie up a little. Let's go. These numbers are small. Yeah. We're getting ready for the big party coming up shortly. Have my popcorn ready to watch the Brad versus Warren fight. Hope Brad wins, but Warren capable of some low blows. So watch out. It's going to be a good one. Get your popcorn. We're going to have the best show on YouTube. Matthew says yes. Oh, you want the full strategy? Yes. Yes or no in the chat. We need more yeses. Can you talk about EVTL short I wouldn't be short on it. I'd be considering buying it. It's in the newsletter today, Eli B. LEB. We don't really have time to talk about vertical aerospace right now. All the news is in the newsletter this morning about vertical aerospace. You've got it here: vertical aerospace share offering and dilution concerns. You've got all the news, why it's down, as well as the tariff news. Trump hits copper, pharma next, 50%. 50% on copper. It looks like 200% on pharmaceuticals. We've got Macron's visit and SpaceX valuation 400 billion. All the big things, all the charts of the day in today's newsletter. Make sure you have got the newsletter. If you haven't got the newsletter, I'm going to give you the link right now in the chat. Anyone who's watching and you're into finance, you're into investing, go and sign up for the newsletter. There it is. Do you think Bitcoin will go back down to 16,000 XRP to take over? No, I don't think so. Also, do you see any pullbacks of Bitcoin's price on the way up to all-time highs? Mark Saxby's panicking. He wants another Bitcoin. Mark Saxby's on his journey to buy another Bitcoin, and he's panicking. He's like, "Am I being left behind? Am I going to have another chance to buy my additional Bitcoin?" Look, Mark, I can't tell you. I don't know. Historically, looking back, and whenever you want to buy, and you look forward 1 year, 2 year, there was always a better point to buy. That's my experience with things. However, that might be in the bear market. I do think. Will there be pullbacks on the way to its all-time high? Probably. Will we see 100,000 again in this cycle? Probably. But we'll have to look at the price. I don't. But we might not as well. So. I followed Sensei on X. I need a coffee to wake this brain. Yes, it's very early. You followed me on X. Oh, thank you. Now I understand. Did we hit 100? Let me go refresh the X. We're trying to get 1,000 X followers. 991. 9 more. Let's get to 1,000. Let's see if we can do it. 9 more, and I reveal my full strategy. There you go. Go on to the X. Once you're on my X and you're following, you might as well go down and retweet this and hit the like button as well. So there you go. Let's see if we get 9 more followers on X live on the show. Hitting 1,000 subscribers would be great. I'm definitely glad to say I've invested so long into Ripple. Chad, how have you invested into Ripple? Ripple's shares are not public. Do you mean XRP? Just be careful. When you buy XRP, you're not buying shares in Ripple. What time does Brad speak today? He'll be speaking. We'll be covering it live in about half an hour. Half an hour's time. Maybe he's speaking in 45 minutes, but we're going to have the build up for it, and he might be going live earlier. I think in about 45 minutes' time. Sensei in a bit. Just crazy busy running around all day trying to get going. I'll be been in for a bit, just crazy busy morning running around trying to get going. No worries, RB. Can you please do a camping mug? Maybe I can. What type? A camping mug? I'll look into it. Any serious XRP investor should know the actual figures. How much XRP? No, Tommy. Any serious XRP investor should know the actual figures. How much XRP Ripple uses in ODL and how much it runs on the Ripple net without it. If you don't know that, you don't know. Tommy Sinclair, completely and utterly disagree with that statement. Do you know the ins and outs of Bitcoin? Do you know the ins and outs of your pension investments? Do you know the ins and outs of every stock you invest in? No, you don't. It's. I think that's a fairly ridiculous statement. I would like to know all those things, and I've researched them before. But when you look at the crypto market, it's mainly about sentiment and what point of a cycle you're in and what everyone's thinking. And you make a lot more money on sentiment than yeah. Sentiment is key. But thanks for your thoughts. To put something together for EVTL, or is Vaz going to cover it? Vaz will cover it, but it's also covered in our newsletter. And Vaz has done an X thread on it as well, so you can go check out Vaz's X Evtol Hub. He has done a very in-depth thread. He'll give you all his thoughts there. You know me too well, Sensei. Mark Saxby, there he is. He wants his additional Bitcoin. Can you give me a thumbs up or down on SealSQ? I haven't heard about it. I've followed you on X. News on. Thank you very much, Masari Ants. I really appreciate it. News on XRP. I wake up with a small grin. I love it. Waking up to this is amazing. Yes, XRP analysis. Okay, let's do the full XRP take profit strategy. And Keith B, and answer your question. Yes, I do. I remember I took a lot of profits. Well, I took my initial out when I said I did. Okay, did we get 1,000? Let me refresh. 999. Go, 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 go. One more, one more, one more. Go, 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 go. And if you're there already, you might as well just scroll down and hit the like button and retweet my pinned post as well. One more, one more, one more, one more. Do we get 1,000? Let's see. One more follower. Let's see if we can do it. The camping mug is made from metal. Thank you, Brian, for letting me know. One more. Do we get one more? Let's see. I'm going to if you haven't followed me on X yet, please do. Oh, here we go.
Matthias donated 190 Norwegian kroner through a super chat. What a time to come back from vacay. Missed you guys and great seeing you live again, sensei. Red heart emoji.
Thank you, Matthias. We love to have you back. I hope you had a good vacation. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's great to have you back. And what a day you're back. Here we go. Massive event today for Ripple and XRP. I've given everyone my link for X. Go and follow it. Let's see if we can get up to 1,000 subscribers or beyond. Make sure you go and retweet. I do have a poll running right now. Everyone, let me see. Let me close the poll for the mug. Let me see. Let me start a new one. Full XRP take profit strategy. Do you want my full XRP take profit strategy? Let me make that a poll because I didn't get enough votes in the comment section. Let me make that a poll and then we'll view the results of the last poll. Yes. No. There you go. We've got the new poll. Do you want my full XRP take profit strategy? I'm going to put yes because why not? Let me know how that poll goes. How did the last one go? Do you like the mug? Yes, 62% of you. No, 37% of you. Most of you did. If you did like the mug, then why don't you have it? It's the XRP is not a security. It's the last. There's only 10 available. It's limited edition. There's only 10 available. You can get it in the smaller size or the larger size. Remember, you can get it for the first time ever with the XRP T-shirt. Get it in whatever color you like. The best thing about it is if you get the mug and the T-shirt, remember there's only 10 available. You get a 25% discount on the pair of them. So it's the best discount ever. Let me give you the link if you want to remember this day where everything changes for XRP and Ripple when it goes mainstream, when Brad Garlinghouse goes in front of Senate. Senator, XRP is not a security. Get your mug right now. If you do buy a mug, let me know and we can do a chart analysis for you as well. So there you go. That's on the official shop, martynlucasshop.com. Okay, so that was the results of that poll. How are we doing on this poll? Do you want my full XRPs take profit strategy? 85% of you say yes. Let's get to 100 votes and then it looks like it's going to be a yes. Okay, let's get ready for that then. Anything moving? XLM is up. Wow, XLM is up 11% right now. Look at that. It's up much more than I was expecting. So we need to calm down. This isn't even the main show yet. I mean, we've been going out 100 miles an hour. We need to get ready for the main show, which is, I think Martyn's going to be going live shortly. Oh, see, we've got another super chat.
Crow 265 donated $2 through a super chat.
Thank you very much. You could have left a comment, but I really appreciate it. If you want to do a super chat, leave a comment. It gets read out on screen, and you can ask me a question or a chart request. But CRO 265, thank you for the super chats. And I guess you're a CRO fan, so you know about the ETFs, including CRO from Truth Social and the Crypto.com partnership. So you must be excited about that as well. Okay, did we hit 1,000? Did we hit 1,000? Let me refresh. 1,113. I love it. Oh, and at the same time, we've got Martyn calling in as well, just as we hit 1,000 subscribers. Let me bring Martyn onto the show. Welcome back, Martyn. Oh, I love it. I need to put you full screen, Martyn.
Oh, yes, we're ready to rock and roll. Yes, indeed. The studio is set. We are ready. I cannot wait to bring you onto the show. We have our scene set up. This is our special screen. We have this will be. I'll just put it over here. This will be the main event, which will be this one here in this spot here, as we're looking in at Brad, our hero, of course, and Sensei will be the other side looking in towards me. XRP, the logo at the top, and then we have, of course, the tickers running along the bottom, getting ready for our event. Sensei, I'm ready to go live now, so if you could just wrap this stream up. This is the build-up. We're getting excited. The studio is ready to rock and roll, and to use that wonderful audio you just found, we are ready to rock. We are ready to rock this morning here live on the show. It's going to be great. We're getting ready to make some money and cover the biggest story in the world with the biggest audience in the world this morning. No doubt about it. We're going to have the biggest audience. Join us live from the big show, going live in just 2 minutes. Here we are. There's Brad. This is where I'm going to sit. This is where Sensei is going to join me, just over there. And we're getting ready. Sensei, it's back to you. I'll see you live in just 1 minute from now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martyn. We love that. We love it. We're getting excited. Oh, here we go.
Eddie J. P donated $5 through a super chat. Everyone is excited about Martyn's jacket, so everything is going up.
Yeah, wait until you see my jacket. It won't be as good as Martyn's. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning into the show. In terms of the, we can't do the full XRP take profit strategy, but I will cover it in the next show that we do, potentially in the one I do with Martyn or in tomorrow's morning forecast. So do stay with us. As long as you're subscribed, as long as you've hit the like button, you will see my full analysis. Don't worry, it's not too late. I'm expecting the top of the cycle to be in the next 10 months. So it's not going to happen tomorrow. So you won't miss out on that news. Thank you so much for getting me up to 1,000 followers on X. You guys appreciate you guys deserve a lot. And we're going to bring you a lot. We're going to bring you the best stream on YouTube covering this Senate and Brad Garlinghouse going to Senate. We're going to bring you all the charts. We're going to bring you all the coverage. We're going to bring you all the thoughts. We're going to have guests on the show. So stay with us. We're going to go over straight to Martyn now. So what I'm going to do is give you the link of where we're going. We're not going anywhere. We're still on this channel, but we're going over to the main show. So we're going over to the next show. So here is the link. Everyone go and click on this link. Before you go, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed, because if you lose us, you'll lose us. Make sure you've gone and followed me on X. Here is my X link. You've got that as well. Make sure you've gone and grabbed the mug. Here is the mug link as well. You get a 25% discount with the t-shirt on both items. And most importantly, to be a real investor, you need the real unbiased news, and that's in the newsletter every single morning. Please go and subscribe to the newsletter. There is a link in the chat. Go and subscribe to the newsletter every single morning. Daily insights on XRP, on Ripple, on the broader market, stocks, crypto, and you need to be a part of that. So thank you everyone for tuning into the stream. Stay exactly where you are. We're going to go on to the next stream right now. Martyn is going to take over, and then we're going to go together. So here is the link for Martyn's stream. He's going live now. Go click on the link. Thank you everyone for tuning in. What a great show. Until next time, stay on this channel. Click on that link. We're going to continue the coverage. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.